these people from the Biden administration would call up our team and like scream at them and curse, and it's like these documents it's all kind of out there.
Did you record any of those phone calls?
I don't think we but I think
I want to listen.
I mean, there are emails. the emails are published. It's all kind of out there, and they're like, and basically it just got to this point where we were like, no, we're not gonna take down things that are true. That's ridiculous. They wanted us to take down this meme of Leonardo DiCaprio looking at a TV talking about how 10 years from now or something, you're going to see an ad that says, okay, if you took a COVID vaccine, you're eligible for, for this kind of payment, like this sort of like class action lawsuit type meme. And they're like, no, you have to take that down. And we just said, no, we're not going to take down humor and satire. We're not going to take down things that are true. And then at some point, I guess, I don't know, it flipped a bit. I mean, Biden, when he gave some statement at some point, I don't know if it was a press conference or to some journalists, where he basically was like, these guys are killing people. And I don't know, then like all these different agencies and branches of government basically just like started investigating, coming after our company. It was brutal. It was brutal.
I wanted to put a button on what I was saying. You know, there's a difference between free speech and hate speech, and we know that. You start delving into hate speech, which is what is happening all over social media, there's a problem with that. When you start delving into misinformation and disinformation, there's a problem with that.
A fight is a full-blown fight. They got look.
Social media places to call me a
don't even say the word.
Well, let's be.
I'm sorry.
If we're gonna have this conversation, then let's have it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
No one is. All right, I guess no one gets to finish a sentence here anymore. Okay.
No, I think the point Alyssa's making here is
I told you. They finna get. I told you she gonna be going off the show. I tried telling y'all. A huge fight, massive fight just broke out on the spew with these women. The cackling hens. The spew, not the view. The spew. Oh, y'all got to see and hear this. I can't wait to get into this, y'all. I can't wait. A full fight just broke out.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Oh, Willie Billy Jilly, put your deuces up. It's going to be another fight. And Trump is my president of the United States. God bless America, and God bless them beautiful patriots around the world, my brothers and sisters. I hope everybody is blessed, well, and healthy. It's gonna be another fight, boy. But if y'all make sure I played it the first thing in the intro. As soon as you clicked on this video, I showed you what Mark Zuckerberg just said on the Joe Rogan show. An absolute disgrace, y'all. You know, with the censorship with Facebook, Instagram, and shout out to Elon Musk for what he did. Hey, huge shout out to Elon Musk, man. You know, one of the biggest reasons why we were victorious this election. Why we were victorious, man. And it's a disgrace what they've done. The Biden, this current administration needs to be deeply investigated. I'm being honest with y'all. All jokes aside, stop all that laughing. I'm being serious right now, man. Because it is a disgrace what has happened, especially around COVID. A disgrace. You know, millions have died. Millions got their whole livelihood snatched away from them, man. People have died. People have gotten burned, man. But just it gets real on the spew. On the spew. You know it's gonna be a big fight on the spew. You know? And guess who's a big part of it? Alyssa Farr-Griffin. I told y'all she's gonna be removed or fired or something soon off the show. And this show should just be off air. You know, I don't know how it's still on TV, but we needed this show that these women and this side of the woke, of the left, with the fear mongering, the propaganda, the lies, They made us look good. With their Trump derangement syndrome, they're a big part of the reason why we won. So, you know, I know we talk bad about the show. We say it needs to be canceled, removed, off air. But this is one of the reasons why we won, y'all. To be honest with you. But watch this huge, massive fight. They got to stop the show just to cut the break. I mean, and again, they've been reading legal notes. They facing lawsuits almost every show. It's a disgrace. Full of hatred. Everything that comes out their mouth. Deranged, out of touch. You know, they called us uneducated. It's misogyny, sexism, racism. And then once again, who checked it? Alyssa Fargriff, I checked all of them for it. And made another big fight. And now we got another big fight on the Facebook and Instagram, ending the fact checking and the censorship and the free speech. But again, make sure right now that viral clip of Mark Zuckerberg, I played it in the beginning of this video. Make sure y'all hear that, man. What he said on the Joe Rogan podcast. Please make sure y'all hear that. I'm pretty sure y'all already heard it, but if you heard that, your jaw will drop. Now let's get into this. The spew. Oh, the spew. Shout out to them Patriots, man. One love to the human race. I hope everybody's having a blessed Friday. A beautiful Friday. That you've had an amazing week. That 2025 is starting off well for you guys. And that 2025 is an amazing year for you, your family, your kids, your friends and neighbors, your strangers around the world, man. I encourage y'all to spread that love, especially in these times that we're living in. Please spread that love. Let's jump in, baby.
There's a difference between free speech and hate speech, and we know that. Free speech, I welcome. I think everyone welcomes. It's your constitutional right. When you start delving into hate speech, which is what is happening all over social media, there's a problem with that. When you start delving into misinformation and disinformation, there's a problem with that.
Oh, Sonny. Oh. Ain't she supposed to, man, can they play? When is she going to be off the show getting deeply investigated and arrested? They already got her husband, you know. There should be sometime soon because I heard there's an investigation going to be put out on her, and she snitched on her husband. How did that backfire on you? Snitched on her husband live on air, running that mouth, running that yapper.
Meta's new hate speech guidelines permit users to call people in the LGBTQ plus community mentally ill. That is harmful. That is harmful. And the last thing I'll say is, let's just break it down to bare bones. This is about President-elect Trump going back to the White House. Mark Zuckerberg and Meta dined with Trump at Mar-a-Lago in November. Meta just donated $1 million to support his inauguration. Zuckerberg also elevated Joel Kaplan, the highest-ranking Meta executive closest to the Republican Party, to the company's most senior policy role. And on Monday, Zuckerberg said Dana White, the head of the Ultimate Fighting Championship and an ally of Trump's, would join Meta's board.
Y'all say Zuckerberg trying to save it? What them Patriots be saying, man? Hey, them Patriots be keeping it real in the comment section, man. I'm telling you, you know. But we knew this all was gonna come out, man. And I told you more things are gonna hit the fan, and a lot of things are gonna be exposed with this next administration and what Trump and them are gonna do. Just be ready for it. Just be ready, man. And sorry if y'all see a logo on this because The View likes to copyright and block our videos now. Yeah. I know some of y'all say, Rick, thank you for putting the logo on top of the screen. Because sometimes I really do hate seeing these women. It's not about that. It's about the copyright and them blocking our videos and censoring us creators. What a complete! They should be ashamed of themselves. ABC, you know, to shut the whole thing down, shut this show down. But we're gonna make sure this video get uploaded and that everybody can see what's going on.
This is about the fact that our many corporations, and especially these oligarchs that own these social media companies, are bowing down to Trump so that they can make money off of the American people.
If we can all have a bit of a conversation here. So this is actually more complex than we're making it. But on the free speech of it, and I actually agreed with Mark Zuckerberg. Of course, there's pressure because Trump's coming into office, but I do think that there's a cultural and societal desire to be able to talk about things openly. And actually, liberals used to be the ones who were super pro free speech. The famous saying goes, "I disagree with what you're saying, but I'll defend to the death your right to say."
Yes,
so
but I will not
if I may
defend
finish,
to the death your right to call me.
Here.
Sometimes it happens like this.
Here it goes. And just look at Sonny's face. Just look. This woman is a disgrace, y'all. I don't care what nobody got. This woman is I mean, man, look. Like, she proved her point. We want to thank you, Sonny, for asking Kamala what she would have done different than Joe Biden. We want to thank you. And thank you for admitting that it was a softball and layup question that backfired. We want to thank you. She actually, I appreciate Sonny when she said that. You are a disgrace, lady. You know? And now your husband is mad at you, and there might be a big divorce coming of what you've done, running that mouth. Ain't proved nothing. But your Trump derangement syndrome, stage 6. You ain't proved nothing to nobody but having hatred and Trump derangement syndrome, stage 6. And the wokest of the woke. I had to get that out, y'all. Sorry. I had to be real for a second. I apologize. I'll calm down.
Goes, I disagree with what you're saying, but I'll defend to the death your right to say.
Yes,
so
but I will not defend to the death your right to call me.
Here.
Sometimes it happens like this. Be nice. She didn't talk for 20 minutes.
And I always like to hear what you say.
Go ahead.
But that's okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Whoopi has to check. Whoopi has to. It got so bad. Whoopi has to check everybody at the table. Because it's funny. Watch. Just continue to watch. It's funny to get more heated. Check. Come on.
To make the point that hate speech, something that incites violence, is not legally ever protected under the First Amendment. My ability to say a housewife is a household object, I can say that. It can offend you. I don't agree with it, but you absolutely, under the First Amendment, have a right to say it. And the fact that we're policing speech because it makes people uncomfortable or they don't like it or it offends them, I don't think it's how we should engage it.
If somebody decides, as they do often on these social media places, to call me a
don't even say the word.
Well, let's be.
See, that's the problem. And Whoopi really said that. It got the word got blocked out, but y'all know what she said. You know, like, and this is, I'm telling y'all, this is what's the one, and that's their problem. That's what's wrong with these Dems, with these liberals, with the woke culture. You know, we're so soft, we're so sensitive. You know, that's what's wrong. We have nothing to do with you getting offended. You know, that's on you. That's on you. Well, them patriots can say whatever they want to say. Yeah. You know, I come on here, I cock my head to the side if I want. If I want to wear it this way, if I want to wear it that way, if I want to say with everybody, you know, yeah. You know. But huge shout out to what Alyssa pointed out right there, y'all. Let's go back.
Do often on these social media places to call me a
don't even say the word.
Well, let's be.
I get death threats on social media.
If we're going to have this conversation, then let's have it.
All right, go ahead.
Because if we're going to do that, we have to do it. Okay.
Alyssa had to she had to swallow it. She like, oh man, Whoopi really said that on air. She had to swallow. She had to swallow, y'all. It got real. Yeah. Even though Whoopi's going nowhere with this, and that she said that word live on air, she's still proving our point, man. She is still proving our point. Sadly. So she's really embarrassing herself. She's just completely embarrassing herself. I'm just being honest.
So, there are certain things where we all agree, boy, you shouldn't be saying that. That is not curbing your free speech. It's asking you to, not you, asking one to respect the fact that people don't want to hear that word when it has to do with them, or Native Americans or women
there's also
or
an
any of
element
these
of
things.
choice that
That's,
under the hateful
that's my
guidelines,
point.
But by the
now
way, there
it's
is an
gone.
element of choice that comes into this. I would never subscribe to somebody who would use that language or who would incite
No,
these,
but you're
this
on a
hate against
site
people.
that says now, maybe
Now
it's
it is,
okay to
but
say
it wasn't before.
Well, you guys were focusing on hate speech, but some of the beginning things they did were Facebook removed all content that said COVID was a man-made disease. There was a group of people claiming it was, and they were considered off limits.
Yeah.
Now it's debatable, and they released that. So my point is, there's a difference between the obvious awful stuff you're
Nobody
talking
wants
about,
those things
but
to be able
it's
to be said
shutting
on
down
social media.
conversations, which that's the point.
And again,
the
some things are
distinguishing
black
point.
and white because you don't have all the facts.
Yes,
You
but
didn't have
not
all the facts at the
everything
beginning.
is black or white. And the things that we know are black and white are the things that we can say, you know what? You don't need to do this because we've decided collectively as a group of human beings that we're going to respect, because they always talk about respect. If you're going to respect people, there are certain things I want you to say. If you run the thing, say, I'm not going to accept that. Or for all of the folks who are applauding, you can also not get on Meta.
Well, that's the freedom, that's the choice. Rather than saying we have to shut down and by the way, what if it's in a rap lyric? What if it's something that's in a comedy sketch? Oftentimes language is used in comedy that's represented on social media.
No, you don't
hear
it. You don't hear it very much on social media. You're not allowed to do it in comedy.
But that's not a good thing. I don't think silencing speech.
You can't just go out there and
See, that's what's wrong. And now they're talking to each other and they're just fighting. But they don't want to hear the truth, and that's what's wrong with these women, with this show, and a lot of liberals and Dems. When them truth bombs start coming out, people run away from them. People hide, duck. They don't want to hear the truth, and the truth will set you free. The truth will be a blessing in your life, but y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want to hear it. And that's why I tell you, Alyssa gonna be off the show soon, y'all. Get ready for it.
There are some times.
I'm not saying calling people names. I'm saying some of these words that they're saying are protected.
Can I say something?
Discussed.
There was a time when there were cartoons when I was a kid, right? And they would make fun of Italians. What's the matter, you? He's a everybody was a pizza maker.
Yeah.
And I, as a child, I felt like that was offensive to me.
Yeah.
So I understand. I have empathy for people who don't like it. When you are making fun of their group in a nasty way.
Right.
Now, the people who are doing this are not from minority groups. They're from majority groups, and so
This is not me
the slings
saying
and
that
arrows.
every person at this table gets hate speech directed at them every day. No one is
All right,
encouraging.
I guess no one gets to finish a sentence here anymore. Okay.
No, I think the point Alyssa's making here is
Whoa. She was done. She's fed. Joy is fed up and good. Don't say nothing else the rest of the show. Don't say a word. You better not say nothing.
Every person at this table gets hate speech directed at them every day. No one is
All right,
encouraging.
I guess no one gets to finish a sentence here anymore. Okay.
no. I think the point Alyssa's making here is she is a free
Well, don't
speech.
speak for her. She speaks very well for herself.
No, but
Bro, are y'all seeing the facial expressions? Let me show y'all. This is how you know. And Whoopi just started laughing, literally like she literally she has that face like this is bad. And Joy, right at this point, Joy is done with Alyssa.
She is a free
Well,
speech.
don't speak for her. She speaks very well for herself.
No, but
And look at Alyssa. She's like, oh, I'm so sick of this woman. I told you it's gonna be another big crash out on this show. And just watch what takes place these next couple of weeks, these next couple of months, this whole entire year. Watch. They ought to just remove the show off air. Yeah. Because they just going to be on here arguing. Just straight arguing. That's all it's going to be, arguing. And people going to be walking and raging off set. Well, just watch. I told you that's all it's going to be.
We all act like we're for free speech when it's the things we like. When somebody wants to defend the free speech of people we disagree with,
that is not true. I don't want you calling me. I don't want people to call.
Comedy needs to be able to push limits.
Listen, comedy does push limits, but be smarter in your comedy. You don't need to offend me to be funny. I don't need to offend you to be funny. And so
we offend who the hell we want to offend. We offend whoever we want to offend. Say what you want. And that's what's wrong with the time we live in. Nobody can take a joke. We can't. You get canceled for everything. You know, you can't even laugh no more, and you got to get canceled. It's a disgrace, man. The hell with that woke culture. The hell with the wokeness. We reject wokeness. Go woke, go broke. And look at what everything woke has turned, just like our president said. It's true.
That's actually not necessarily true. The best comedy doesn't always tend to be offensive. It just doesn't.
Okay, the First Amendment doesn't apply to private companies, which is why I'm frustrated Mark Zuckerberg did this. But there are countries in Europe who have modified the way they're allowed to talk about people. I actually support some eliminations on hate speech, which makes me not an absolutist, but I'm okay with it.
Because there are things that we collectively can say. We respect everybody's right not to be called a name. If you take that away and you allow that, it's a problem.
They didn't allow it before, and they allow it now, and they allow it now.
It's not a good thing.
It never really existed on any platform I've been on.
Donald Trump.
There's never been a social media platform that's existed.
Oh, Whoopi, the president-elect Donald Trump. Oh, Sonny. Oh, Sonny. She can't say nothing else but President Trump out of her mouth. As what's the name is speaking. Like, shut up.
Existed on any platform I've been on.
Donald Trump.
There's never been a social media platform that's existed where you can't call people names. I've been called names on every platform that didn't exist.
But here's the thing: it doesn't make it right.
But let's say facts, not say because Donald Trump got elected, now you can call names on social media. That's just not true.
That's why Mark.
Yeah, I can't wait for these next couple of years. Woo, this is gonna be good, y'all. What y'all think of this? Comment down below. Yeah, comment down below. Man, I knew this was gonna be a spicy one, y'all. I knew it, and thank y'all for sending this to me to have fun with. Y'all knew your boy Rick was gonna have fun, and make sure you get to see it. Don't worry. Yeah, free speech, freedom. Shout out to them beautiful patriots. We say what we want, we do what we want. We walk outside butt naked. Let's do it. Now y'all better not do that. Now y'all better not do that. I know some of y'all now. Y'all better not do that now. I know some of y'all be getting there pissing in the pool. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. But I love y'all. God bless you all. Y'all have an amazing rest of the week, an amazing weekend. We're going to keep you updated. Have fun. And I'll catch you beautiful people in the next one. Peace and love, family.